Here at the friendly confines, Wrigley Field. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Chicago Cubs. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Pitching for the Cubs in this one, number 25.
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
Just about ready to roll, number 86. Getting ready to hit. In the air to left center. Crow Armstrong should have this one. One up, one down. And now the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. Slider right there.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Just underway here from Wrigley. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the left fielder, Nate Eaton. That one is cut on and missed. Looked like a changeup.
Really good changeup.
Late with the swing there.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Up the middle. Base hit. And Pete Alonso with a chance to make an impact with 2 away.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Kind of got it off the end of the bat as he punched up the middle there. Maybe pulled off that outside pitch just a little bit, but he stayed on it long enough to get something on it.
That clips the corner.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98.
Rudder takes off. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Alonso checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. He did not go around. The 1-2. Rudder goes again. Yeah. Got him looking. And that is that. Pete Crow Armstrong now at the plate.
The left fielder, number 4.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Hey. What a stop to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Now the number 2 hitter.
The center fielder, number 22.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Batting third, the shortstop,
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boo. Light tower power?
That's right.
Ball.
This one in the air, center field. Rafaela under it. And there's two down. Here comes Schwartz to the plate.
That's down. That's a ball.
Quick toss to first. Now back in safely at first. There goes the runner. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. Back here at the friendly confines. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Kazuma Okamoto stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And a swing and a miss.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than
That's a ball.
what he was anticipating.
And a 1-1. On the ground, right side. Santana takes it to the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the second. And now the right fielder, Carson Benj. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. So he blasts one out the other way. One down. Now up next for Arizona, Kyle Schwarber.
Ball.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Ball.
Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's the 2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next.
Five foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Gleyber Torres up to hit. Albies tosses to first, and Gleyber Torres retired. Inning over. Cubbies edge closer on this long ball. It's an early 1-0 lead. We head to the bottom of the second. So up now for Chicago. Ozzie Albies, the new pitcher in the game, Ranger Suarez.
Number 55, Ranger Suarez.
Fires over to first. That's one out the bottom of the second. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. That one fouled off. Santana getting to start at first, batting sixth in today's lineup. And his on-base percentage this season is right around .390.
That's the ball.
The other way, and he beats the shift. And the tying run is on base.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Here's your one. And a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. And up to the plate is Will Smith. That one hammered left field. Way back there. It's got a chance. And caught on the warning track. And Eugenio Suarez up to hit down. This guy with light tower power. And a big swing and a miss.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
2 on, 2 outs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Stays alive. Oh, he can't hang on. Still finds a way to get off the throw, and everyone's safe. They're loaded.
Everything came together for him. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Swing and a ball lifted left field. That is the inning. Back here at Wrigley Field, now the D-backs catcher, Will Smith. And a foul ball. The 0-1. Swing and a foul straight back. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1. Struck him out swinging. And that's 4 strikeouts. So the lineup flips over. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the center
2 outs, base is empty. At the plate, Ceddanne Rafaela. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Brings it in, and that is that. Here at Wrigley Field, set for the bottom of the 3rd. So up now for Chicago, number 22. Fastball is outside. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. 2-2 now. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Here's Francisco Lindor. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
No, that's outside.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit.
Runner on the go. Pitch is high. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Laser base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores to tie it up.
Back-to-back singles, just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Fouled off. He was late. And that one fouled off. And a base hit. Lindor around second, heading for third. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Big rip off the bat there. Some seriously loud contact on that knock. Didn't bring in the run, but he got him that much closer to taking the lead here.
Hard liner. Could be extra bases. In to score is the runner from third. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out. Buddy scrambles back.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't.
That one is absolutely belted. Can't get there. One run will score.
Comes through with the RBI. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
Tag, and he's out at the plate.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Eaton under it. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. Save! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. So no one on after the sac fly. Will Smith, the next Cub to hit. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
4 runs already in the frame here in the last half of the third. Benj gets under it, and that is that. Back here at the friendly confines. New inning getting started. Nate Eaton stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Ground ball up the middle. It's through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much.
Runner takes off. There's a ball. Caught in a rundown now. And they tag him out. Line drive, base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely. 1 down. Kazuma Okamoto digs in now. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. In the air, out towards right center. On the move. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there are 2 outs.
For the Diamondbacks,
stepping in, Carson Benj. And first offering is fouled off. Down low and kicks away. No advance, though. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And now Kyle Schwarber steps up in a critical moment. Tap foul at the plate. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. First and second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. 98. Back here at Wrigley Field. So up now for Chicago, Eugenio Suarez.
You know, these Cubs doing a good job at the plate with runners on base, and that can be a key difference maker in the game. They put a bunch of runs on the board, thanks in large part to 4 hits with runners in scoring position.
That one ripped right center field, carrying well. And it's into the bleachers, out of here. He muscles that one out. The opposite way. Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next to hit.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The 1-1. Swings through that one. That's way outside. Yeah, that's ball 2. This one in the air center field. Rafaela settles under this one, and there's 1 down. Here's the center fielder. He's 2 for 2.
Number 22.
That's inside. Ball.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Next pitch misses outside. Ball 2. Just missed.
Ball.
Out to short. Throw to first in time. 2 down, bases empty. Francisco Lindor, the next Cub to hit.
Lindor.
Fouled off left side. And a sweeper misses for a ball. Ground ball, Alonso. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Here at Wrigley Field, all set for the start of the inning. Gleyber Torres stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That's out to center field. And there's 1 away. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Smith now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. And it's 1-1.
That's a ball.
Need a challenge.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 1-2 now.
Sit down.
Way high.
Way to lay
Get
off that
discipline.
fastball off right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
This one in the air. And there's 2 away. So back to the top of the order. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter.
No, that's in.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 5th.
Ooh, I knew it.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out.
Ah, it's unfortunate.
We head to the bottom of the 5th, and here's the DH for the Cubs, Kyle Schwarber. A bit behind with that swing, and strike 1.
Oh, missing it so.
Settles under it.
Just
one away.
missing the shit.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
Get out. God damn it, man.
And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Carlos Santana. Missed with a changeup. Ball 1. And that one fouled off. Ottavino, 40 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent.
Fucking
the middle.
Jesus Christ.
Toss to Alonso.
Oh.
That is the inning.
Come on now.
Back here at the friendly confines. All set for the top of the 6th. Cedar
Rafaela
stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Yep.
That's ripped. Base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Come on.
So up next, Nate Eaton. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Oh, my gosh.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Control is not there right now.
Runner on the move. Swing and a miss.
Sit down. Bullshit.
Second with a stolen
Bullshit.
base.
What a shitty joke.
1 for 2.
Number 25,
Oh, I don't like how much that's hanging in the fucking zone.
As a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day. Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
Santana takes it himself. 2 gone now. Here's the third baseman, Kazuma Okamoto. In there, and it's 0-1.
Some hitters are just
Give
more
me 6
confident
with
they can
just
track
one
that
fucking
first
run.
pitch
Come
out
on.
of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And that drops in for a strike.
Hesitating.
On the ground, Lindor
Let's go.
slings to first, and the inning is over. Bottom of the 6th. So up
These
now
bats
for
going.
Chicago, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Come on.
Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. A massive home run. So out of the pen for the Diamondbacks, Rydell Martinez.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it. You know, these Cubs doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts. I don't know which of those is more impressive, but especially in today's game, that's something they can feel very good about.
That's crazy.
That one outside. Ball 2.
I know you want to throw the fastball.
Fastball is outside.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
next for the Cubs, The third baseman.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
I ain't still fucking Will Smith.
Ball.
Come on.
Liner
Yeah.
caught it second. First, and he throws it away. No advance, though. Ball didn't get too far away. Third time through the order now. Now the left fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Foul
Come
ball
on, Pete.
there.
Can't go hitless.
Good slider down and in can be so
We're gonna get a
hard to get
fastball,
on
we're gonna
play
drive
with.
this shit.
You're better off taking that pitch.
Or
This
not.
one in the
Gonna
air,
be fucking
center
late.
field. And there's two down. Now the number 2 hitter. And it's through for a hit. And it gets by him. Smith around third. The throw won't get there in time, and a run is in to score.
We're gonna get this mercy rule eventually. It's just longer than it should have been.
Lindor, the next Cub to hit. Swing and a foul out
I'm
of play.
hesitating.
Here comes the 0-1.
That's the ball.
Now
God
pop up
dang
on
it,
the
man.
infield.
Fucking Jesus
And
Christ.
that's the third out.
Fucking slamming PCIs right now.
Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, do you remember when Tim Kirchin ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah. Yeah, they used one of the kid-sized ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze.
Up the middle. Oh, great stop. Throws from his knees. On target. He got him. Nice play. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that one clips the corner.
I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun, and I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze, and it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But yeah, it's always a great thing to watch there at Truist Park.
Would you have worn one of those bobsled outfits like the freeze wears?
Nah, that would have been a little too revealing for me at this age.
I feel
Jesus.
you. And that one hammered. Fair ball. Round second, digging for third. The relay throw in there safely.
He's behind on fastballs, so why are we showing him? Why are we throwing fucking off speed?
Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Will Smith to the plate. The 0-1.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location.
That's strike. Bottom
Can't
of the
hit
seventh.
it.
Now it'll be the Cubs.
Fucking don't shy away from it.
DH. Kyle's so out of the pen for the Diamondbacks. Najir Victor.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way
Good
because
pitch.
these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Swing and a miss,
There you
struck
go,
him
fucking
out.
way.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to the pitcher. Nicely done for the out.
I feel like I can't like track the ball like I was
Carlos
before.
Santana, the next
I'm not
Cub to
picking up
hit.
pitches as well.
High fly
There we
ball,
go.
right field. This could go the distance. Home run. A solo shot. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here.
There we go.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. And that one's gone into the bleachers. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His second home run of the game. Smith now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing.
Should have been 3. And then we fucking slam a PCI. Get the fuck out of here, man. He was begging to give up another fucking tank.
We're at the top of the 8th. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, number 86.
Now pitching for the Cubs, number 71, Tyler Rogers.
In the air, right.
Get the fuck out of here.
This is mashed way back and gone. And they cut into the deficit. Here's the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. And first offering is fouled off. Strike 2.
This dude's nasty on Hall of Fame. But I guess he just gives up fucking takes on whatever this shit
back
is.
in 2013. Good job to fight that one off.
The real threats are coming up. Already giving up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
High fly ball, right field. Tatis settles underneath it. And there's one away. Nate Eaton stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Got him. 2 out. 2 out. Space is empty. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Pete Alonso. In the air, right field. Tatis on his way over. And that is that.
Come on.
Ready for the bottom of the 8th. So up now for Chicago, Eugenio Suarez. That one hammered center field. That's back there. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Oh.
Back to the top of the order now. And now Pete Crow Armstrong. That missed by a lot. Ball 1. That one ripped but foul.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
So a man at first, and now the center fielder. Now quick throw to first. Now back in safely at first.
Ball.
And there's a ball. Next pitch is outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the
runner on the go. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor.
Or not. God damn, man.
There's one. Over to Alonso.
God damn.
Double play. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. We go to the 9th. Kazuma Okamoto stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And it's through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard. So digging in. Sliced hard but foul.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing and they can roll them up for 2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
3-pitch strikeout. And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well. He's doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
God damn it.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99.
Bad.
That is strike 2. Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
What are we doing? He was a 9-2 and double stealing.
That one kicks away from the catcher, but no advance from the runners. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Grounder might be 2. Over to Albies. And that's a double play to end it. This one.